So it's a mockumentary pilot about aging roommates with Peter Pan syndrome, living in a converted warehouse loft deep in Brooklyn that they've turned into a DIY event venue. It's just a wild world that we wanted to tell the story of, because it is a real place. I lived there for 6 years. There's nothing like it in the world. It's full of very talented people and insane stories that we are bringing to life.
For me, it was spending time at this real-life loft. I mean, it's a place where I had a lot of great experiences and in many ways found myself. So it was about translating that to the page and then ultimately translating it to the screen. We have an incredibly talented cast of people that we had to put on camera. And everybody plays very, very elevated versions of themselves. And as a writer, it was an incredible process to come in and be able to bounce back and forth with the real people we're basing it on and explore this thing very, very organically.
I think what I was really drawn to is just sort of the authenticity of the characters. You know, people like this are always represented, the quote-unquote hipster musician or classic Brooklyn individual, but very often they're not played realistically because they didn't necessarily live that life. So meeting, I've known Pete for years, but having met all his, friends / former roommates, the combination of them being all really talented actors with them actually having the real world experience to play a role like that authentically, it's kind of a no-brainer.